Okay, another thing, guys. I was reading this story, this like random ass story on New York Times. That's where it's coming from, the source. And on this source, it's got a little. It kind of looks like a chubby door explorer kind of dude. It says his name was James Horny Wozik. And he wrote this. I guess we're all taking blue mushrooms. And every day, I mean, I go overboard. Like with someone with my microdose, I literally eat like hundreds of dollars of this shit every day, and I can't even see straight. I have laser focus on taking care of all this. This isn't even world news. This is like a story I was reading. So out of Times Union, or not Times Union, the New York Times, I felt like reading this little article, and it's in arts. It's in the actual arts department. I found it interesting. Instead of talking about like investments, nobody who the hell wants to sit down and talk to somebody about investments? I don't think I've ever wanted to meet somebody that's like, oh, I'm so interested about learning how to. No, people are like, I have to go to work and pay for my rent and all this other shit. I'm like, oh my god, everybody has to do that. But don't you have somebody who can like? So basically, if you have a fiduciary, you don't have to do that. You literally can do whatever you want to do. They take care of all that shit until you are gone off this earth. And then they have another person who steps in. They're called Alfred, or my nanny. It's like, fuck, you think about this kind of shit, and you're like, you're not even worried about anything. I'm worried about the 4K that I lost. Actually, I lost 2K gambling, lost the other 2K gambling again. So it's kind of like, I gambled half of it, let's say 100% of it, and I lost half of it because I gambled it. But the other half, I didn't really lose. I gained it. I couldn't bridge all the money over. I couldn't move the money. So a lot of times when you're moving over $100 million or even $20,000 or $2,000, you have to go through a lot of shit to move a lot of money. And then I'm like, guys, it's fucking useless. And then they ask when they give you that W-9 or that W-2 or that, it says right there, 35% of it's going to be taxed. I'm like, shit. Making like what? Like that's 120? You got to at least pop out 120. And I'm not a financial advisor. I fucking used to make $250,000 a year. So I think times haven't changed. Still want taxes. And there's a difference between income taxes and investment taxes. Huge difference. You want to know the difference is? One's like 30%. One's like could be 60, 50-ish. At least 50.